All right. Okay, well, good morning. Welcome to session 2 of the Basic Principles for a Collaborative Workplace. I'm so glad everybody made it back today, and I know you're tired because if you're like me, you watched Michael Phelps again last night, and he is so fantastic. But we want to focus today on what we started yesterday, and we also have Cassia, who will be joining us from the West Coast. Welcome, Cassia. I'm sorry you weren't able to be here with us yesterday for session 1, but I'm going to give a brief recap of what we talked about before we jump into today's lesson. Yesterday, we talked about our purpose, and the purpose of this class, the Basic Principles of a Collaborative Workplace, is really to inspire collaboration. We want to reinforce shared values and create a high-performance workplace. We had an exercise yesterday, if you recall, where you were given a puzzle, and your teams got together to put this puzzle together, but then you started getting a little frustrated because each team found out that they really couldn't complete their puzzle. Well, once a team member thought, well, maybe if I check with this other team instead of my immediate team, you found out that indeed they had a piece of your puzzle and you had a piece of someone else's. So that very moment, the point of being collaborative in the workplace was really reinforced. The whole team came together. And it meant not only my own team, but I was working with another team. And that's what's so important with collaboration. It's internal collaboration, external, and today we all know it's global. So that exercise was to reinforce the fact that we want to be able to work together productively. Now today we are going to move quickly into what is really the foundation of the basic principles. And there are 5 of them. These are so important that we have arranged for each of you to take a copy of the basic principles back with you to your workplace so that you'll have them there as a constant reminder of what you learned today, but also to reinforce that that is the behavior that we want to exhibit in our workplace. And as someone pointed out yesterday, it's behavior that you'd want to do at home, wherever it's applicable, not only in the workplace. So let's go over to the flip chart and look at the basic principles. The first one is we want to focus on the situation, issue, or behavior and not the person. This is key in understanding about how to work collaboratively with other people in your workplace. Second, we want to maintain the self-confidence and self-esteem of others. That is so critical for people to establish trust and feel that they can work effectively with each other. We want to maintain constructive relationships. I want to feel that you're about wanting me to be successful and I'm about wanting you to be successful, and our team will ultimately be successful if we exhibit the behaviors based on the basic principles. We want to take initiative to make things better. That's the 4th principle. That old adage that we used to hear that it's not my job just really doesn't apply anymore. If we see that there's an issue, we need to tackle it head on. And if it means me doing it or you doing it for the collective good of our organization, then we want to do that. And last, lead by example. We talk about leaders today, and we talk about their qualifications and what it means to us to have a leader. Well, what is so important is if I say to you to do something, that I exhibit that same behavior, because it is very disconcerting for people to have someone exhibiting a behavior that is not in line with what they have asked their team to do. So these are the foundation of our lesson today, and I would open it for any questions before we get started. Thank you.